Hello guys, and welcome to episode 11 of my Berezina campaign in Steel Division 2, playing on the Axis side. Today we are continuing after disorganizing quite a few units on the Soviet side. We disorganized the 31st Tank Brigade and the 1496 Self-Propelled Artillery Regiment. The 31st Panzer Regiment certainly coming up trumps. Now what we're going to be doing is attacking the 1436th Self-Propelled Artillery Regiment with the 505th Heavy Panzer Battalion. So this will be a relatively straightforward attack, although saying that, they can bring in the 220th Sapper Battalion in Phase A, which is something I didn't account for before. That should be okay. These are just Saperi. Yeah, okay. The Saperi PPSH we might have to worry about, but the normal Saperi we can just overrun. So that's fine. I didn't want to overcommit into this battle because we can probably win this by the end of Phase A. But depending on what they bring in, it might be worth kind of waiting until Phase B so that we disorganize them. Anyway, we'll bring in the police detachment behind Battlegroup von Anhalt there. I could bring these in. The reason to bring these in would be because they have infantry that has transports. But otherwise we should be fine because their infantry I don't think really has much of a chance of taking down our tanks. So let's jump on in with just those two units and we'll set it to player control and off we go. Okay, so it's actually a conquest map, which is interesting. It means that things are going to be easier, so that's always good. Let's just bring in Tigers across the front. What did they decide to bring in? The 87th Motorized Rifle Battalion and the 3rd Battalion of the 53rd? Were they further back? Did I not see them? That must be Phase C or Phase B anyway. So that means all they have in Phase A is Su-85s. Which is really bad for them. Because we are going to demolish them very quickly. Alright, well we'll bring in the Command Tiger up here. And then we'll just do the same as usual. Tiger E's to there. And a couple to go up on the hill on the left side. There we go. Brilliant. That'll do. I'll also bring in a couple of Pioneer squads. I'll have one in the center, I think, and then we'll have one on the left side. Okay, that'll do. Let's launch the battle. So the Pioneers, I'm going to have to probably keep them away from enemy infantry, just because the main things that they're going to have are Avtos. I guess the Pioneers technically beat Avtos, but there we go. Pioneers zooming forwards there. Look at them. Those Tigers rolling up. Such a beautiful game. Right, let's speed things up a little bit until we get to contact. Front line is pushing pretty fast, but they're not going to have that many points to work with. They actually have less points than us in this game because we have 40 due to having 2 battalions. And they only have 1 battalion, so they're probably going to have like 30 plus, like with the hard difficulty modifier. There was a unit moving up on this left side. I don't know what it was. Didn't look like a tank, it was too fast. I might have to be a little bit worried about engaging Su-85s from closer ranges. Let's bring in like a Spähtrupp or 2, bring in like an Avklara as well there. Right, I'm going to unload these because I'm not entirely sure where they are. Move a Tiger up there. I'll have the other two continue towards this flag since we're capturing that quite quickly. We have found an Su-85, but its crew panicked our tank. Looks like there's another one up on the hill there. I'm probably going to reverse into cover. We'll get our distance. Wait until it reveals itself. Okay, so we surrendered some avtos there. Alright, that's fine. Let's just move the half-track forwards with the rest of these units, and we'll just have the pioneers walk through. Alright, so we can just kind of take it easy at the moment. There's no real rush, because we do want it to get to Phase B. Then we want to be in a position where we can push off. So let's just bring in some more Tigers on each side, and we'll bring in a couple more to the center. I'm just going to unload the speed troop so that we can see where they are, and we'll move those speed troop up there. That's fine. We'll just have them walk up there. That's cool. May as well have my half-track engaging. Going to unload the Aufklärer early, and we'll put them into the church there. Okay, cool. So we spotted that with the help of the Aufklärer. Oh, has that opened up the entire center of the map? It's going to capture us 3 flags with 1 kill. Make that 4 flags. Wow. It went from 16 to 20 flags with 1 kill. That just shows you how limited they are in units. Blimey. Oh well, that works out pretty well. Like 5 minutes until Phase B, 6 minutes and 40 seconds until we win, so that's good. We don't really want to push that much further if I can help it. We'll just let them come at us now. Well, saying that, killing the Sapali there will cause us to take more ground. Alright, another Su-85 down. Alright, 3 minutes remaining till Phase B, 4 minutes until major victory. So what we'll do is, as soon as it reaches Phase B, as I've just given an attack order to all of my Tigers and stuff to move forwards, and we should take quite a lot of ground quite quickly. Make sure those are in cover, rather than just sat in the open, otherwise they're just going to get randomly side shot by an Su-85. One minute 30 left. They'll only be able to afford like 1 Su-85 each tick, which is why we're seeing them come in so slowly. That's okay. 2 minutes left. And I technically could start moving forwards now. Let's just do it. Cool. Spawning hit. There we go. There's a bunch more units now piling in, but they are all going to get popped on the main road. Doesn't matter. It's over. Total victory, 11 minutes, 3 seconds. Plenty of kills. Lovely jubbly. There we go. So which unit was it? It was, oh, the one to the further right. Okay, yeah. So that's the one we're going to have disorganized. So we disorganized both of those. They will have the 220th Sapper Battalion and the 3rd Motorized Rifle Battalion. Also the 3rd Guards Mechanized Corps. They can all attack in the next turn. So they might actually attack the 505th Heavy Panzer Battalion, so I'll keep Battle Group 1 Anhalt nearby. We're probably just going to dig in with the 2nd SS Police Regiment. The 825th Territorial Infantry Battalion will bring back. I'll put them there. We'll dig in next to them. And I guess the Tank Destroyer Battalion can just move forwards. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. I'm not even sure if the Panzer IVs need to be here anymore. I think I'm just going to move them down for the time being. And oh, I must remember that we do have 30 reinforcement points. So we can now bring in some new reinforcements. Wait, was that? Oh, they're free. Okay. Group Meinecker. What's this? A couple Tigers. Nice. Stug 3. Oh, those are the the anti-tank specific ones. The tank destroyers. They have like only 5 HE shells. And then they have a Stug 3E. A Stuggy. Cool. Did these Panzergrens not have transports though? That's kind of awkward. Alright, well, we'll still bring them in. I mean, they are free after all, so may as well. I'll move them up. And then we have 30 points left to spend. Alright, one of these. Regiment Group 12. And 24. None of these have transport, so I don't think it's worth bringing those in. Especially when we can bring in Panzergren regiments. Or we could bring in some bombers. We do have like the 4th Bomber Wing, which would actually give us like a bombard bomber order. But, I mean, all that's going to do is make me cheese more on the front line. So, I think I'm going to avoid bringing those in. I think I'm just going to bring in some Panzergrens. We'll bring in the Panzergrens with like the awesome half-tracks. Yeah, there we go. 251 2s, 251 9s, 251 17s, and the 251 10s. Cool. And those can all head upwards. And that way we can continue the attacks up from Borisov, since we'll have the infantry to back us up. Because at the moment the only battalion we have here is the 3rd Battalion and the 350th Infantry. This is the only battalion that has transports for their infantry. Whereas the line back here, none of these do. Okay, so that's more or less the bottom side done. We don't want to move anything else here. Potentially we could make some attacks, I reckon, but we'll do that later down the line maybe. On the top side, there's no attacks that I want to make, just because there are so many units that have 3 action points that if we were to attack, it would just end really badly. So we'll leave that be. We still have our Night Bomber group ready to go if we need it. So that's that. Alright, let's jump to the next turn. So we have our flak defense. They lost 7 Yak 9s. Ouch. The 31st Panzer Regiment is under attack by the 31st Tank Brigade. I thought they were disorganized. I guess not. Interesting. This is going to be one hell of a fight. I'm not sure what I want to bring in to reinforce. I'm not even sure I need to reinforce. I think I'll bring in the bombers. The bombers is a good idea. But otherwise, we might be able to win this in Phase A. Okay. It's tactical battle. Set it all to player control. and jump on in. They are bringing their own aircraft, so I am going to have to bring in my own AA to keep my Panthers safe. Oh, wow. Okay. And it's a breakthrough defense. So, yeah. We should be okay, because we'll be engaging from range. I just need to have a bunch of tanks ready to go on each hill, more or less. Cool. And then we'll have one SDK Z71 there, we'll have one there, we'll have one here. And I'll need like a Gepard here, I guess. And we'll probably bring in some more of those after the start. Cool. Let's launch the battle. I think that's as good as it's going to get. I might get rid of one of these, actually. And bring in... Do I have any like cheaper units I could bring in? Don't really. Alright, let's go for like a Pioneer unit in here. And then we'll go for like an extra Gepard on the right. Cool. That'll do. Unload that. Push them in. And we'll speed it up. So, best thing for us to do here is maybe try and push for the spawns. Right, we have killed one of them already there. Oh, these are all T-34 1944s. I'm just going to move this one forwards a bit so it can engage as well. Damn. Let's move back slightly, those mortars coming in. Not great. Probably need like a unit of infantry like just in front of the Panthers to help them out a bit. And I might bring in another one maybe here, or actually I guess I could do like a Panther D on top of the hill. Provide us with some recon. Maybe we just play it chill, just let them come at us with as many T-34s as they want. That way we can just kill them off. Just be a right old turkey shoot. Because I don't think we're going to be able to get to the spawn within a decent amount of time to cause like a total victory. Well, actually, we might be able to still get a total victory. Oh, that's not fun, is it? That's just naughty. Come on, AI. Yeah, we'll still get a total victory. It's just not going to be that quick, so there's no point in rushing. And since we won't defeat them in phase A, I don't think it will destroy the unit. We're better off just killing as many tanks as we can. Just do a lot of damage. Gonna speed things up, bring in some more Panthers wherever I can. Gonna bring in a couple maybe up on top of the hill, although I think it's better for us to probably place them in a position we can shoot up the road. That artillery is annoying. Very annoying. Because it will eventually kill my tank. So I'm probably just going to move these a little bit. Might be better to just move forwards actually. Damn, those armor cracks. Blimey. Look at all these T-34s. They've like pushed forwards onto 3 Panthers. They are getting destroyed. Yeah, I think I'm going to make a little push on the right here. They're still bombing those units. I'm going to try and take this hill, I think, and maybe we could push through. I think I'm going to need more tanks up on this hill. I'm going to do that. The left side's like relatively chill. Like I could maybe move the pioneers like all the way up. We'll give it a go. And these are getting beat up slowly but surely. Probably a good idea to maybe back off a bit. Thing is, if this Panther G gets forced to fall back now, it's going to be left in an awful position. Going to bring in my command Panther, I think. Pushing onto the spawn. I don't think it's a good idea. I'm gonna start falling back, I reckon. The hill. They're still killing a lot of tanks here. This is still turning into an absolute T-34 graveyard. So maybe we just let it continue. I mean, it is satisfying to watch. So... yeah, why not? Potentially, though, we could maybe bring in another pioneer to kind of sneak through and kill the enemy artillery, because that's one thing that's a little bit of a problem right now. Unless I can kill that Dudbecker. Stop them reloading the mortars, then that won't be so much of a problem. They probably don't actually have that much in the way of supply, so... I'm going to move these Panther Gs up. If I can capture the left side, that might be okay. We can get these Panther Gs to kind of cover, or maybe like at least one of them, to cover that road. and one to cover that road. Then we can take these 2 reinforcement points on the left, which constricts them to the right-hand side. Allows us to set up here and get more kills. It's kind of cool how they're all spread out here as well. Damn. Well, this is how you destroy a Soviet tank brigade, everybody. Probably best not even to use APCR, but oh well. It's fine. Oh, this is a bit risky. This is a bit risky indeed. And that's why. Okay. So, yeah, when you're at close range they will trade. Which is why I decided not to continue my push towards this area. They've all of a sudden started to pull in more units on this side. So I'll probably just pull this Panther back and give it a couple more to work with. Tell you one thing about Panther Gs is they do look very cool. They've got the side skirts there. I mean, this one's obviously pretty damaged, but yeah, usually they look very cool. In normal Panthers still look awesome, and they have side skirts as well. When you come back here and you look at the Panther Gs, I don't know what it is. They just look so beastie. Maybe it's the paint job. Gonna have this Kephart come around the back way. Otherwise, that's not gonna have a very good time. Only 3 minutes actually until victory now. There's so many tanks on this hill. I'm moving back slightly. I'll bring that unit forwards. Oh, I lost the Panther A. Oh, they came up on the hill. Okay. That's okay. We've lost like 2 Panthers, but the amount of T-34s we killed is actually ridiculous right now. My Panzer IV is getting aggressive versus these T-34s. It's hilarious. I'm just going to push forwards because I want to see if I can get more kills before the end of the game. And these are actually getting low on AP shells. That one's only got 10 left. Damn. When the Soviet charge goes wrong. Beautiful. Speed things up. Finish this battle off. Oh no, my pioneers. Oh, I didn't even see that. That's annoying. Oh well. Job done. Total victory. 16 minutes, 39 seconds. 187 kills to 7 losses. We lost that one pioneer and the 2 panthers there. That sucks. Sucks that we lost the pioneer. The other 2, acceptable losses. Damn. Imagine like being in that Panther A and then scoring like 6 T-34-85 kills. Another Panther A did the same. This one did the same. Yeah, all of them getting like 6 kills or 5 kills. Crazy. Instant ace. So we ended up killing 36 tanks. We did bring in the night bomber group. The reason I brought them in though was only for the points, not for the actual bombers themselves. But yeah, 36 tanks destroyed. They actually have a lot of them though. I think they've got like 18 in each company, so I'm not sure that's really going to do too much. Unless, maybe it'll destroy them. No, it disorganized them. Oh, it looks like we destroyed pretty much like most of the companies there. Most of the battalions. There's actually a brigade, so... There we go. Anyway, 31st Motorized Rifle Battalion is attacking the 1st Battalion of the 17th SS Police Regiment. I think we're just going to bring in the 802nd Mixed AA Battalion again. Because they can bring in the tanks in Phase B, potentially. So, let's jump on in. Yeah, they're going to bring in aircraft again as well. They're actually only attacking with 1 ground unit. Well, looks like we're going to get lots more air kills. They're bringing in the 900th Fighter Regiment and the Fighter Regiment Normandy. There's 2 fighter regiments. Oh, they are going to get massacred. This is ridiculous. Alright, well, we'll just quickly place down the defences then. I'm not going to take too long doing this because it's really... We're just going to probably have this on 3 speed like most of the time. So we'll just put the bunkers and stuff where we usually do. And I need to have one facing up there. I have one next to the MG bunker facing up the road. Same old stuff. So if you've ever wondered how I set this up previously, well, now you know. You can watch me do it quickly. This won't take too long. We do have a 75mm. I'll probably just put that on top of the hill. This one on top of the hill as well. We need an MG bunker, probably somewhere in the middle here. 2. One on the left. Cool. Alright, let's just get the troops down now. So we'll bring in all of the 88s. And we'll do the same as always, where we just have like 2, 2, and then 2 on this side, 2 on the far right. And then we want all of our flak fillings in from the start. The reason we're putting them all together is so I can set up the command network. That's going to be the main reason for doing that. We have a spare one there, so we'll just bring that in. So we'll put Berezina here, Berezina here. We'll have a Berezina behind these guys. We'll put them in the trench. And then we have the extra command here with the Shupo. Probably put them in the trench as well. Then we just got to put our commandants in between. So those should be within 1,000 meter range from each other, which they are. So we can just put like a commandant in between these 2. Probably just put them in the middle there. Cool. So that'll provide command to all of the front line in the center. We do have an extra commandant that can provide command to this right hand side, which will put it further back. And then what I can do to connect to the left hand side is just use more Schuberführer. So we'll do 1,000 meters, so that'll be like here. And then we'll do another 1,000 meters, be about here. And then this one doesn't have to be that close, so we can put them, say, here. Bit awkward. I'm not sure we quite have enough to do that. Oh well. We'll just, I guess, do one here. I can just put it in a trench and then... See, this is actually why I usually cut this stuff out, but we'll just quickly do this. Let's get some infantry in position. So we'll just do the 3 here. We're going to move these forwards actually. We'll just do a couple here. There. And we need some on the right hand side as well. Okay. Now we just need to put the trenches in. Just gonna do pretty wide trenches. Normally I do like trenches individually for the units, but not in this case. I did have a question about gun pits lately, and personally I just don't find them very useful because they just leave, they're easy to spot, and the AI loves to target them with artillery. So I don't feel like they're worth it. I'm going to put barbed wire across these areas where I'm not really defending very well to make the AI go either side, and that'll do. Cool. I guess I could have brought in more Schupa, but it's okay. Here they come. Gonna move these 88s forwards, I think. Yeah, LA5, hello, goodbye. Gonna be an absolute massacre. Already demolished a lot of the stuff on the main road there. Now, one thing I could do is bring in like Aufklärer and put them around. Just to provide us with recon information. Let's do that. I'll just shift unload them so they can zoom forwards, get into position. Did I put down a trench for these guys? Oh, looks like I missed that one. Oh well. Not a biggie. These are Avtos, so we can just move these to the edge of the tree line here, and they'll be just as good. I'm going to move this flak filling into the back garden down there because of the artillery coming in. And same deal here actually, we're going to start spreading these out a bit more. Cool. And the LA5 down. As soon as I can, what I'm going to do is probably try and get a couple troops to kill the mortars. And that pretty much almost crashed into our flag filling there. So it's this 3 on the left. Oh, goodbye LA5 again. Did that actually drop its bombs? It did. It actually managed to drop its bombs. It's quite impressive. That one did as well. I think it's just because it's so fast. I'm gonna move those 20 mils forwards. Have these Luftwaffe join those infantry. Maybe bring up the MG34 as well. Okay, we'll just keep it sped up again. Mainly because now, well, from now on, there's not really going to be any new units coming in. I just want to get into a position where I can kill this 82mm mortar and then we can move either side to kill the Sis 3s. With the MG firing away from the bunker. Gonna get the job done there. Cool. Total defeat in 5 minutes. Yeah, let's just unload this and push him through. This has the 1,500 meter range, doesn't it? Yeah. That can shoot at the 82mm mortar and kill that off. I'm going to have those three go towards the Zis 3 already. Okay, there we go. MG's already engaging. Oh, they do actually have... If it's a motorized rifle battalion, they surely have M17s unless they already lost them. Or maybe not. There might be one without them. Oh, well that's that dead. I'm almost tempted to have a unit stay here, because that's stopping them spawning. I guess it doesn't really matter, we're going to win anyway in like 1 minute. Yeah, I'd be better off just killing the Sis 3s. Cheapo ran out of ammunition. Just shows you how bad those MG26s are. Oh, nice. Killed an AT gun there. And that's it. Absolutely crushing. 84 kills, 0 losses. Loads of planes shot down. The fact they're using them at the end of the turn is really nice, because it means when we attack them in the next turn, they won't have those to back them up. They really aren't pushing very hard on the top side. Well, unfortunately guys, it has been my time, so I'm going to leave it here. In the next episode, what we'll likely do is try and destroy some of these units. I'll probably make attacks toward the 31st Tank Brigade here, and whatever reinforces we'll just destroy. And then we'll continue through from the other side with the 505th Heavy Panzer Battalion. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to end up doing. Yeah, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.